Mother Goose. How are you, dear? I would like to tell you the story of the Little Red Hen. Once upon a time, there was a big yellow house in the country. In the house, there lived a dog,
Ruff!
a cat, a mouse,
Squeak!
and a little red hen. Well, the dog, the cat, and the mouse just rested all day long, while the little red hen worked and worked and worked. The dog was named Benjamin. He was an old white dog with dark brown spots, long floppy ears, great big paws, and a sloppy wet nose. Benjamin was no help around the house at all.
I'm too old to do any work. Why, on my last birthday, I was, gee, that's kind of rough. I'm so old, I've forgotten how old I am.
He seemed to have lots of excuses for not doing any work.
Poor muscles don't work anymore. I used to be a spry young puppy, but not anymore. There's no way I could help. I'm just too old.
Now Benjamin's favorite place was a warm, sunny spot on the front porch. There he'd sleep in the morning. Then in the afternoon, he'd move himself to the sunny spot on the back porch. And at night, he'd move into the living room by the fire.
Gotta keep warm, you know, when you get as old as I am.
The cat was named Prissy. She was a yellow Persian cat with long, soft fur. All day long, if she wasn't sleeping, she would wash her fur and fluff it out just as big and puffy as could be. Prissy had royal ancestors, you see.
My great-grandfather was Lord Mew. Obviously, he was an important fellow. All my relatives have been important. I'm terribly important, too. I just couldn't possibly soil my paws by doing work around the house. My family has just never done any work.
Prissy had lots of reasons for not working, so she never did.
Well, it's time to start thinking about tea time. Maybe a small fillet of fish and some cream.
As she rested on her satin pillow, Prissy thought only the most pleasant of thoughts. She would never bother to chase a mouse, which was fortunate for Max, since he was a mouse.
I'm just too small to help around the house. There aren't any jobs small enough for me. And I just kind of get in the way, you know. It's better if I just relax.
Well, Max was a little grey mouse with pink ears, and like Benjamin and Prissy, had lots of excuses for not working. He preferred to curl up inside the couch.
Maybe later I'll wander around and find some nice crumbs.
Now everyone knows that there are things around the house that need to be done each day, like cooking, cleaning, washing, and gardening. But with the dog, the cat, and the mouse sleeping all day, the only one left to do all the work was the little red hen. Her name was Emma.
Oh, work, 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 work. That's all I do. And no one ever offers to help me. Oh, Prissy, can you help me in the garden? Oh, no, thank you. Oh, Max, can you help me do the dishes? No, I'm sleeping. Benjamin, could you help me make the beds? Oh, no, I'm too old. Oh, it's the same every day. Oh.
Emma was a cute little red hen. She wore a blue checked apron as she went about her many chores, and Emma was a smart little hen. She knew that there were things that had to be done, and she worked hard, but she really needed help. She tried to get the others to help. She asked Benjamin.
Oh, Benjamin, this bed is so soft. If you helped me make it, you could curl up on top of the nice soft blankets.
Oh, no, thanks, Emma. I'm fine just where I am.
She asked Prissy.
Oh, Prissy, the flowers smell so pretty this time of year. Oh, wouldn't you like to help me pick some?
Oh, no, thank you, Emma. Bees like flowers, and I'm not fond of bees.
And she asked Max.
There are lots of nice crumbs you could eat on these plates. Are you sure you wouldn't like to help me wash them? Oh.
Yep, I'm sure I wouldn't. I'm still very full from dinner.
No one would help her with the work, so Emma felt very sad.
I've got those do-it-all blues.
She's got those do-it-all blues.
No one to help is old news.
No one to help is old news.
With all these jobs from which to choose,
There's no time to lose.
I've got the do-it-all blues.
She's got the do-it-all blues.
I've got to lie in the sun.
Some nice whipped cream would be fun.
I found a great big cookie crumb.
But there is work that must be done.
And that's the do-it-all blues.
Floors to sweep,
I've gotta sleep.
Clothes to fold.
I'm just too old.
food to cook,
I'll read a book.
plant the seeds,
And mow the lawn
clean the dirt.
until it's gone.
Every day I'm up at dawn.
This work goes on and on and on and on and on.
I've got those do-it-all blues.
She's got those do-it-all blues.
No one to help is old news.
No one to help is old
With
news.
all these jobs from which to choose,
There's no time to lose.
I've got the do-it-all blues.
She's got the do-it-all blues.
I'll lie on my other side.
That fish fillet should be fried.
I found a real good place to hide.
They just won't help, and I have tried. And that's the do-it-all blues. Yes, that's the low-down dirty
Do it all alone again.
blues. Oh, yeah.
Emma tried her best, but she just couldn't get anyone to help. They all had excuses, but the fact is that they were lazy. Then, one day, while weeding the garden, Emma found some grains of wheat.
Oh, look! These are grains of wheat.
Emma took the wheat into the house. She asked for help to plant it.
Oh, who will help me plant this wheat?
Oh, not I.
Not I.
Me neither.
Oh, well, then I'll just plant it myself.
As usual, the dog, the cat, and the mouse refused to help. So the little red hen took her shovel and her hoe and planted the wheat in a special place in the garden. And every day she asked for help to water the wheat.
Who will help me water the wheat?
Not I.
Me neither.
Oh, that sounds too much like work.
Oh, then I'll water it myself.
With no one to help, the little red hen took care of the wheat by herself, and it grew, and it grew, and it grew. When the wheat was tall enough, Emma decided it was time to harvest it, and so she asked for help.
Who will help me harvest the wheat?
Oh, well, not I.
Nor I. Oh.
I don't believe I will.
Oh, then I guess I'll harvest it myself.
Again, Emma had to do the work all by herself. She took a scythe and cut down all the wheat. Then she placed it on top of a large blanket and beat it until all the wheat kernels separated from the stalks. Then it was time to grind the wheat into flour, and again she asked the dog, the cat, and the mouse for help.
will go with me to the mill and help me grind this wheat into flour?
Not I.
Oh, nor I.
No, not me either.
Because no one would help her, Emma went to the mill alone to grind the wheat into nice, fine brown flour. Then she hurried back to the big yellow house to bake some bread.
Now, who will help me use this flour to bake some bread?
Oh, really, Emma? Not I.
Not I.
Nope, help me out.
All right then, I'll bake it myself.
Emma mixed the batter for bread using flour and eggs and milk. As she kneaded the dough, she hummed and smiled. Emma seemed especially happy. When the dough had risen, she put it in a pan and then put the pan into the oven. Before long, the whole house began to smell of baking bread. Benjamin's extra sensitive nose smelled the bread first.
Oh my, what a wonderful smell.
The cat and the mouse also woke up as their noses filled with the wonderful smell of homemade wheat bread.
What a delightful smell.
Yes, what is that smell?
Oh, it's just the nice, fresh bread I'm baking. And now the bread is done. And now it's time to eat it.
The dog, the cat, and the mouse eagerly gathered around the warm bread. Although they hadn't done a thing to help, they wanted to help eat it.
Oh, I would love to help you eat the bread.
Oh, yes, and I'll help you too.
And I will also help you eat the bread. Yum, yum, yummy.
Oh, no, you won't. You would not help me plant the wheat. You would not help me water the wheat. You would not help me harvest the wheat. You would not help me grind the wheat into flour. And you would not help me bake the bread. So there's really no need for you to help me eat it. I am going to eat this delightful, warm, homemade bread with lots of melted butter all by myself.
Since Emma had done the work all by herself, she ate the bread all by herself, smiling just a little inside as the others stood by watching. She knew they had just learned a very valuable lesson. From that day on, the Little Red Hen never had any trouble getting help with the work around the house. The cat was helpful.
Oh, Emma, let me help you do that. Sweeping is an important job, and I'm an important cat.
And the mouse stopped sleeping all the time.
Here, let me help you cut up that cheese for dinner. If there's one thing I know about, it's cheese.
And the dog was always ready to lend a hand.
Yeah, and let me help you do the dusting. It's kind of easy work, just right for old fellers like me.
While everyone helped, the Little Red Hen baked an apple pie. All of the housework and the yard work was done so quickly. And when everything was finished, everyone ate the apple pie and enjoyed the fruits of their labor. Do it all together, help a friend each day. Working all together will make more time to play. Lend a hand each time you can until the job is through. An extra hand is always grand when there's a job to do.
So do it all together, help a friend each day. Working all together will make more time to play. Sing a song, it won't take long, the time will just fly past. And with a friend to sing along, the work will go real fast.
The vacuuming will be a breeze, the washing is the same. All kinds of work will disappear if you make it a game.
So do it all together, help a friend each day. Working all together will make more time to play.
Do it all together, help a friend each day.
And after we have finished all the work together, then together we can all go right outside and play.
And they all lived happily ever